So we're going to move on now to the partnerships that were selected as the Partner of the Year. So each year the Foundation recognizes a District Partner of the Year, a Community Partner of the Year, and School Partner of the Year. And it's, you can look at these and think there's a lot of overlap. So we really try to focus really in on the partnership and who they serve. The first partnership that we're going to talk about is the partnership between Monitor Elementary and United Methodist Church. The church has been a long-time partner in the district. They've done outstanding work throughout our schools and throughout our community. So the partnership with Monitor this year is a new partnership. So if Mary Bell and folks from the church, Andrew, want to come up this way, we'll talk a little bit more about that. We've got possibly have some video to show. So we'll continue to work on that piece. So we'll deviate from the program just a little bit, and we'll talk now and maybe watch video shortly. So Mary Bell.
Well, I am so excited to be standing here with First United Methodist Church. They have been an amazing partner for us this year. And I just want to share something. When you pull up the First United Methodist Church website, right in the middle of their homepage is How Do We Serve? And if you push How Do We Serve, this quote is at the top, and it says, "Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you can." And it's a quote from John Wesley. And then right under that quote are the words Monitor Elementary School. And so those words, I think, absolutely speak to the partnership that First United Methodist Church has with Monitor. A little bit like Jesus, sometimes they know our needs before we know our own needs, and they are right there to support us. And the fact that that we are the heading under their missions, under how they give back, just to me says a lot about how they have completely embraced us and just do everything that they can to serve us. When I was filling out the application and listing all of the things that we had done, I had to go to narrow margins and smaller font to be able to get all of the things on that First United Methodist Church has done for us just this school year. And then after I submitted it, like the very next day, Andy said, "Oh, they're doing this new thing for us this week," and it didn't get in the application. And then just about 10 days ago, Chris and his crew came to video, and after they left, Andy said, "Oh, they're doing something new for us tonight. You didn't mention it in the video." And that's so indicative of our partnership. Just when we think our list is complete or we've said it all, then they come forward with some other new way to support us. So could not have selected a better partner because they are absolutely amazing and tireless.
I may have just moved something I wasn't supposed to. Let me try that. Thank you, Chris, and thank you to the foundation for this recognition of our partnership. This is, as Chris mentioned, this is a new partnership for First Methodist Church. Really, on our part, the driving force behind that has been Sabrina Thiede, who is our Director of Missions and Outreach and is with us here tonight. We're very grateful to you, Sabrina, for helping to spearhead that effort on the church's part. But the partnership over these past 9 months or so would not have been successful, even with all the enthusiasm that our staff and that our congregation has had for it. It would not have been half as successful as it's been had that enthusiasm not been met and even exceeded by Principal Mary Bell, Assistant Principal Andy Acuff, their administration, the teachers, and the staff of the school, as well as the children and as well as their families. That's part of what has been so wonderful when we've been together with them. It's just the energy that's created from just being face-to-face, members of our congregation and staff, and members of the school administration, the faculty, and the kids as well, as we've eaten with them in the lunchroom, as we've done a variety of different activities both on campus and off campus throughout the year. It's just been tremendous. You know, from our perspective, we engage in this partnership really for two primary reasons. There is a present reason, and then there's also a future reason. And the present reason from where we're coming from is rooted in the saying by Jesus in the Gospels, to let the little children come unto me and forbid them not, for of such is the kingdom of God. And what that means, that of all the thousands of school children, over 20,000 school children that we have in the Springdale School District, every single one of those kids is a child of God and has a soul of inestimable worth. And if that's the case, then that means that we can never do too much. We can never love them too much. We can never help them and support them too much. And all it takes is just a recognition of that present reason to be in community and in relationship with those kids. And that would be enough. And that is part of it. The other part, though, is the future orientation. And that goes something like this. If we want a strong city, if we want a strong community, region, and state, then where we need to start is not with folks that are the ages of you and me, but there are folks that are the ages of the kids at Monitor Elementary School. It's when you have a strong school system, when you have support for that school system, and when you have the right kind of education and formation in young children's lives, that you'll end up having thriving adults. And if you have thriving adults, then you're going to have a thriving community, and you're going to have a thriving city. And that's what we're aiming for, and we believe that you have to start investing in that now if you want to see it years down the road. So we're very grateful for this partnership, and also very excited about looking for ways in the future to make it grow. Thank you.
Return the checks right there, because I'm not real sure what we're going to do about that.
You're good. I can do that.